T-shirts, Undoubt T-shirts. When you meet Undoubt you get T-shirts. You get Undoubt T-shirts. So my new friend, my driving school friend, so he learned everything about Undoubt, right?
Yeah.
You are now my deshi.
Yes.
You didn't know.
Number. This is
number one.
Number one
deshi.
Yeah.
Number one deshi in Fukui.
Yes, thank you.
So it's nice meeting you. So
Nice to
stay
meet
in
you.
touch, okay?
Yeah.
And maybe if you like drinking,
Yeah.
you should come to our house sometime.
Oh.
My wife loves drinking,
Yeah.
and I like to cook.
Oh.
So I like pizza. I make many. So I'm so fat.
Okay.
Yeah. So please be our guest, or maybe go out. You know, sometime. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Hi. Mata ne.
Take care.
Arigato. Ne. Keshkite ne. Bye bye. All right. So. All right. Give me a ride to. Let me put my jacket on. Put my jacket on. Put my jacket on. Hot sweat. All right. Put this here. So I head home. Let's put on car on. Yay! So I got my new license. I found a job. Okay. So today I got my license. Let's see, where are we going here? Intersection, go left. How you guys doing? So today I went to get my my driver's license renewed, and I spent all day. I mean, I got here actually at 9. I didn't know it was going to be an all-day thing. So the really cool thing is I found work for anyone. If you want to make $150 an hour, I got a video. Go look at my video below. I'm sitting in the waiting room because I figured I'll take a lot of videos and that I'm going to upload to the site on basically how you get your driver's license, how to sit through the test and all that. I took a bunch of pictures. I'm going to be uploading them in the community section. So it's hard for me, and I'm driving, so I'm looking forward, right? Focusing on my driving, but I'm talking as I'm driving. And I met a guy who is from Brazil. There's a lot of Brazilian here, okay? And he's like, he goes, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm doing nothing. I really need a job. He goes, I got a job for you. He says, can you drive a truck? I said, yeah, I can drive a 15-ton truck. The cool thing is, as an American, you default 15-ton truck in Japan. You do not need to take the test. Dude, that is money, right? So last year or 2 years ago, I was working at a rice farm, my family's rice farm, and I was driving the big old truck with big old bags of rice on it. So he's like, yeah, yes, my company is looking for drivers. I'm not my company, but his boss company, and we pay $150 a day. It's a little bit far away from, not far, but and we provide you accommodation. So imagine you can move to Japan, you can get a visa working as a truck driver, right? And you can make $150 a day and get the fuck out of Trump America. Rent a house, buy a house for a little $5,000, fix it up, and come here and basically prepare and then move your family here because you'll have a work visa. Your spouse will then, operate under your spouse and come in here. So simply by going early and just hanging out. The other thing I did, right? So I want to see, there's a crypto Lou's a truck driver, dude. So yeah, so this is what I'm going to be going to Ishikawa. I'm going to be basically seeing the business. I'm going to videotape the business. I'm going to basically find out everything about it. What I'm going to propose is this: I will help find them drivers, because there's going to be plenty of people who want to get out of, maybe they're minority, maybe they're like a, maybe they are an undocumented. I'd love to help undocumented. So if you know any undocumented truck drivers who are going to be basically expelled, they're going to lose their family, maybe they're the only breadwinner for their family. They came to Japan they came to America to escape the, all of the corruption or the gangs and everything in Mexico, anything. If you know any undocumented, I'd love to help them get a job here in Japan, get the fuck out of America. So maybe here's the plan. You want to get rid of 15 million undocumented. I would like to help move as many of those undocumented, right? It's got a family, they're a truck driver, right? So instead of them getting rounded up by Trump and his Gestapo, thrown into a detention center, waiting to be exported, so their family loses, their breadwinner. So now they go in poverty. They have no access because they're over here with it, and you create hell. There's going to be hell for so many. You have to understand, of the on the 15 million undocumented, right? These include the DACA recipients, include the Haitians. It includes people who are here legally, but their visa expired. It includes also, folks that are seeking asylum and waiting. And finally, it's folks that just came over and they shouldn't be here. So, what people don't understand, that the undocumented is really a whole mess of people. Trump paints them all as killers and murderers and everything. They're not, right? Less than 0.5% of undocumented aliens commit, undocumented immigrants commit crimes. In comparison, 1.1% of naturally born, right? Look at the MAGA attacking the Capitol. Look at the MAGA fucking, doing all this other crazy shit, right? The MAGA really are the unhinged ones. And, they do more crimes than the poor undocumented who's just trying to escape, the gangs that are there because we've been sending back all of these MS-13s for years and years. We've been sending back all these criminals, and these criminals basically are just running the place. And what these MAGA morons don't realize is these criminals have networks in LA, they have networks in San Francisco, and what it means is like you send them back, and now they've got a network for guns coming in, they have a network for drugs coming in, all this stuff, and it just compounds the issue. So instead of solving the problem where it is, we've been basically creating the problem, which is kind of like it forces them to come to the States, because they're just fleeing all the criminals that we've been sending out, and we've been training them here, and then and it's just insane. But hey, it's all good. You MAGA morons are gonna find out how fucking useless Trump is. You're gonna find out how much inflation isn't going to go down under him. You're going to find out what a piece of shit, and then you're going to be begging. You're going to be fucking begging for the fucking Democrats to come in and take power. Get back and get you out. He's, who knows? Maybe fucking, maybe he's going to kill Obamacare, dude. He can kill Obamacare. Fucking kill Obamacare. Fuck Obamacare, dude. You guys don't need health care. You need like super, super expensive insurance that you can't afford, right? Go for it. Cool. Trump can kill Obamacare, right? He can kill the Affordable Cares Act now that he controls everything. You extreme motherfuckers can go crazy. Just fucking rip down the fucking country, just like Musk ripped down fucking Twitter. You guys are so fucking moronic. It's like unbelievable. But the good news is, listen, I want to help people move to Japan. That's why I'm here, right? I've been here 20 years. Like I said, I'll be posting stuff about getting your license. I already have jobs. So if someone who's a truck driver wants to come here, right, wants to get a job, I'm gonna be going there. Now, all this stuff, like these videos I'm going to be on my Patreon page. So if you're really interested in escaping, you know, Hitler 1932 America, because literally we've just hired Hitler. It's 1932. He's going to take power in 1933. And I'm going to be doing videos that mirrors what Hitler was doing starting 1932, right? And every year and stuff like that, and every month I'm going to be doing research and sharing. And then we're going to be comparing it to our fucking, you know, pedophile, serial fucking sex offender, you know, antichrist that you fucking elected as president. And I'm going to be making videos comparing it. So it's all going to be great because I'm going to document the fucking collapse of America, right? Eating popcorn whilst you fuck turds fuck up the best country on the world because you were manipulated, right? What you don't understand is Trump did a fucking Brexit on you, right? And you are so fucking dumb, you don't even know what Brexit is, right? You don't even know what Cambridge Analytica is. You don't even know what fucking the power of AI is, right? You guys are so fucking dumb and retarded. All you know is you've been brainwashed by AI that's fed you a bunch of shit to jack you up with a bunch of nonsense, right? And yeah, that's all you know. So yeah, it's all good. And you're all, you know, and I'm sure a bunch of you are going fucking crazy on my stream right now. Man, I wish my fucking stream recorded your craziness, your unhinged, your Trump derangement syndrome as you're fucking going off on this fucking, you know, undado here in Japan, just roasting you guys, roasting you like little bitches that you are. And you just can't help but watch me. You can't help but fucking tune in as I fucking roast you, dumb fucks, from the heartland of Zen. I'm undado. Oh my God. Thank God I fucking moved to Japan 20 years ago. Thank God I bought fucking Bitcoin in 2014. Thank God Trump is making me fucking rich. My Bitcoin is fucking going hyperbolic, right? Oh my God. It's amazing time. Fucking amazing time. All right. I need to brush my teeth. Yeah, don't brush your teeth. Give y'all brushing action. I know you love to watch me brush my teeth. Let's do that. Yeah. Oh. There you go. I like that. Yeah, I like watching Dadu brush his teeth. Oh my God. So yeah. But I gave away 2 t-shirts today to my buddies. So today, you know, and I'm gonna go work. I'm gonna go drive some trucks, find it all out. So if you're interested in getting the fuck out of bullshit America, for 4 years, you can come, you know, imagine owning property. Imagine having the experience. Just a 4-year vacation as, you know, away from you know, being there as the wrecking ball of MAGA, right? With Marjorie Taylor Greene and fucking Herschel Walker in charge of the fucking nukes and JFK Jr. and head of health. Oh my God, I can't wait to see Trump's fucking cabinet. I wonder if Marjorie Taylor Greene's gonna be on the cabinet. Who's gonna be his fucking, oh my God, I am so excited to find out which fucking morons he's gonna put on his cabinet. Oh, I only hire the best people. Marjorie Taylor Greene, who thinks Biden is controlling fucking hurricanes, who thinks the Israelis are causing the forest fires. Oh my God. Herschel Walker, who called Trump at his rally, Trump Jr. Oh, welcome, Trump. Oh, he's in charge of your nuclear codes. Oh my God, you guys are so fucked. And Elon Musk, who's been driving fucking Twitter into the ground. But you know what Elon Musk is good at? He's good at using his Grok AI, which you think is nonsense, which he used to manipulate you. You know, he used Cambridge Analytica technology, which is it's a decade old. They've supercharged it. So basically Putin, Musk, and Trump, or Bannon, they're the ones. Trump is just a fucking patsy. Trump's a patsy. Trump is like, do whatever you want, Elon. Do whatever you want, Bannon. Do whatever you want, right? Just give me money. Just tell me I'm a great person. Just fucking stroke my fucking small little dick of an ego. That's all you need to do. Just stroke my ego and you can do whatever you want. Rape fucking America. Rape fucking taxes. You know, it is fucking open season on the federal government, right? And they are going to fucking, just like Putin, they are going to fucking, you know, fleece the shit out of you fuckers. Oh my God. Woo. Undow do. Undo with a smile and a laugh. Dow help, do serve. Undow do. Anyway, listen. How you doing, Rolla? I'm nearly home. I'll be home in a moment. I'm so fucking glad I'm on the outside watching. But it really sucks, dude. It's just fucking sad. I was telling, you know, the Japanese people are so ignorant. They don't understand Trump. They don't know what's going on. I'm talking to like these old vets, right? These old vets who were probably kids in World War II, right? They were probably around in World War II, but too young, like this old man. And I go, what do you think of Trump? And he goes, I don't know. I feel uncomfortable. I said, yeah, I feel uncomfortable too, you know. And I went on and I said, you know, I feel uncomfortable because Trump is going to kill Ukraine. I mean, you guys don't care. Dozo. See my saying, right? Trump doesn't care. He doesn't care that he's going to fucking destroy a country that wants their own autonomy. He's gonna fucking cause Europe to fucking. I mean, Europe is having a meltdown. They're having security meetings right now. They're trying to figure out what the fuck are they gonna do. And, Trump has already said, yeah, I'm not gonna give a fuck about NATO, right? Trump is a Manchurian candidate. He's a Manchurian candidate, but you guys are too dumb. You don't even know what a Manchurian candidate is. You know, it's all been about basically Putin destroying America. And Putin achieved his objective with the election of Trump, the second term. The first term, the problem with the first term, Trump didn't know the game, right? He came in, he tried to do, I'm going to hire the best people, try to bring in the best people and everything else, right? Didn't know the game. And, and basically they create roadblocks. Oh, they didn't want him to shoot protesters. Ah, shit, dude. Oh, you can't send a fucking missile into Mexico. You just can't do that, you know? And, hold on, let me pee. I got to pee on my plant here. I got to pee on my plant. I got my orange tree right here. I got my little tree here. I got to pee on it. Hear that? That's a tornado right there. Gotta pee on that right there. And then, woo, that feels good. And then I can have a little nibble. Oh, have no. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing, man? I'm gonna eat some flowers. Flowers are vitamins, right? Vitamins. That's I'm gonna eat some pork flowers over here. And little daisies here. Look at these little daisies. Little flowers right here. All right, I got Wi-Fi here. I'm gonna turn off my All right, I got Wi-Fi here. I'm gonna turn off my my cell. We're home. All right, I can sit down now, read your fucking retarded comments. Oh my God. Oh, what a great day. Let me get some water. Some mountain. Japan has the best. This is actually mountain spring water. This is actually, like Trump's water was from the fucking tap in Pennsylvania, right? You remember Trump water? It got closed down because he was selling tap water. He's such a fucking grifter, dude. This is actually mountain spring water that I collect and feed it into here. Sit down here. And I don't know how this works here. All right, put you guys right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe this side here. All right, that works. All right, Jimmy. Yeah, hemlock. I don't have any hemlock. Hemlock, you know, I'll take a little hemlock. I wouldn't take a lot. I'll take just a little bit of hemlock. A little hemlock isn't bad. As long as you don't take too much. Take too much, that'd be bad. Hey, Dina. Oh, my God. Spring water is the best. It tastes different. You can taste the minerals in it. All right, let me go back and see how people were reacting to my rant. Hold on, I got to go back. I got to do voices because I got to capture the rant for the video because of the text doesn't show up on the video. I don't ever see the text on video. So let's go way back. I'm going to start reading. I'm going to read the whole thing just for historical purposes for this channel, right? Let's go all the way back, okay? Hello, hi. And Derpel says hi. Paul Megan said, what's up, mate? Path of Totality, AA. The Dong won. Yeah, the Dong. Should say the Dong won. The Dong won. So he won. Understand how he won, okay? So if you want to understand how he won, you have to understand Cambridge Analytica and Brexit. This was why Brexit was done. Brexit was a test. Prior to Brexit, there was tests in Africa and in Central America by Mercer Group. So Mercer is a billionaire who developed hedge fund technology, black boxes, right? It's just AI, so algorithms. So, and what happened was, in a nutshell, Facebook, people wanted to study people, and it was actually a ruse to steal people's data. And I don't know if you remember, but you had a class action suit against your data, right, on Facebook. This was 2016, 17, 18, right, when that happened. Well, all of your data defines your shopping, everything, your preferences, your hot buttons. That's the key. Your hot buttons. All your hot buttons are on there. Okay. And so what happened was in England, his name is Neil Farage, which is another Trump friend, right? He's right wing. Neil Farage. Bannon is tight with all these fucking Nazis from all over Europe. Bannon is Machiavelli, right? Bannon is one dangerous motherfucker. Okay, he's friends with black what they call black, whoever the mercenary group, right? That the guy that shot at Trump was in. Isn't that weird? Bannon is best friends with the mercenary group, who basically BlackRock, who had the first shooter, which supported Trump, shoot at him. Right? And the guy missed. The guy may have, in hindsight, the guy may have been a crack fucking shot, right? And the whole thing was faked, right? Because we never saw, he got shot in the ear. It wouldn't fucking heal in a week, dude. He didn't want to wear that thing for very long, right? That's really suspect. Why his ear wasn't more fucked up. He got hit by a bullet, right? And he was all ready to go. He wasn't scared. It was fight. So it may have been what do they call that, kind of a false flag operation, right? Or a black swan operation by Bannon, orchestrated because he's in jail, right? So he's orchestrating the shit. Anyway, I'm kind of getting off topic. So anyway, Bannon ran Cambridge Analytica for Mercer. And Cambridge Analytica is what got the Brits kicked out of Brexit, because they were like, oh, you know, they're not going to vote us out. Well, what just in this election, we have all these people coming out and voting for Trump that's never done it before. Well, targeted. If they've got, you know, when you have the richest man, you can buy everyone's fucking data. So, and I know if you remember, with Paul Manafort was giving data to Russia. So this was an orchestrated plan with Elon Musk taking the Brexit technology, which is old, okay, but is proven, adding his AI to it, Grok. And the reason why he made his AI open source is because everyone has access to it, and everyone can have access to the software, the technology that he is, you know, using, right, for it. So and then on top of that, right, and so his whole pack, you know, and everyone, the Dems were making fun. It's like, this is useless. What is he doing? And the clue to it was when the Pennsylvania woman on TV was like, yeah, I see all these ads with Kamala, with her husband, and they're helping. And she had no idea who was producing that ad, right? It was Kamala, because the ads are putting out, they weren't putting out ads that this is endorsed by Donald Trump, right? On it. Or maybe they were, I don't know. I don't, you know, they were just sending ads negative to that would really irk people. So the people who supported Palestine would see that Pamela supports the Jews. People who support the Jews, Palestine supports, Gaza. So they were using these very volatile, and Gaza was a very volatile. So many people and me included, I wasn't going to vote for Biden because of Gaza. Only voting for Harris because, you know, it wasn't Biden. So anyway, and they orchestrated a coup, right? And that happened, and it was why, Brexit. And Vladimir Putin is acting as obfuscation. He's out there, you know, and he's part of the whole deal. Putin, this was probably all of Putin's plan, right? That Putin's plan was to take out America without firing a shot, and he did, right? So now, because he took out America, he's Ukraine is in a shit fucking storm, right? Trump's not going to defend Ukraine. He's going to let Putin have Ukraine, because you have to understand, Putin has compromise. If Epstein had compromise on Trump, then Putin has even more compromise on Trump. So Trump is just Putin's bitch. You know, Trump just wants adulation, right? He doesn't care about running anything. You know, he doesn't care about Project 2025. He just wants people to love him and to worship him and, you know, to not talk shit about him, right? That's all he wants, right? And he'll let anyone, he's transactional on that. So let's see. Let's read on. Well, it might actually be time to move to Japan. Timborius, how you doing, man? I'm going to add you. All right, standard mod. Timborius. All right. Well, this is my deal. You want to move to Japan? This is a brand new channel. I've set up a Patreon. I haven't really been doing it in Patreon, but I will work with the first 50 people who sign up to my Patreon. I'll work with you one-on-one. You can join my my Discord. Just go to foundups.org. Right, Foundups. Hold on, let me show you Foundups. So yeah, you guys are always freaked out like I'm wearing the same one every day. I wear it there, right? So this is Foundups, right? There'll be a token launch one day called the Ups token, right? Foundups. Foundups.com, you can read it. But you go to foundups.org, will take you to my Discord. If you go to move2japan.info, it's Patreon. So I'm just getting going. I'm just building content on this here, on that. So anyone who's interested in a trucker job, interested and planning to come here, get a break from Trumpism and the new Nazi regime that's taken over America. If you're a member of my Patreon, I'm gonna help you out, okay? And $4.95 a month is the cost. It's a cup of fucking spring water for me. It's not a big expense. Nah, it's pretty cool. That part is cool too. This is good. Hey, Rolla, hola, Rolla. We're all good no matter what you all guys scared of life. I don't know what he's saying. I know what Panther is saying. All right. What do you do, dude? What do you do, dude? Dude, I'm a Bitcoin guy. I just do this, right? I built my house, I married a wife, got 2 kids, right? And I just do this. This is all I do. I'm going to spend my time trying to get as many folks out of shithole America. Oh shit, my stuff's dead. I gotta plug this in. Hold on, I gotta get my charger. Here you go. What is this here? Is that a charge? Oh, that's her. My wife's has a bunch of shit here. Hold on, let me plug this in. That's charge. Okay, cool. All right. I killed all of my shit, dude. So now I'm just Trump is making me rich by pumping up the Bitcoin there. Path. Do you ever fart in your hand and smell it, brother? Says Jacob Corfit. Dude, you know what? I've never done that. I'm gonna have to put that on my bucket list there, Jacob. You ever fart in your hand and smell it, brother? He says again, he wants to know. Here, Timbone. Not sure Japan will take those undocumented gaijin either. Yeah, they will. Japan, as long as they can get a passport, right? But they may not have access to a passport. But yeah, they may not. It may be a challenge, but we'll have to talk to them and find out on that. But they will take Americans, and as I said before, you can come and stay 90 days in Japan as an American, right? On a tourist visa, 90 days, 3 months. All right, let's see. It says Path of Totality 888. So you're in Japan? What's your deal? I'm so confused by you. I know, Pat. I'm kind of complicated, buddy. All right. Japan is good. Rolla, arigato. Hola. Rolla, hola. Pat, I agree. Is Japan safe? Let me tell you how safe Japan is, right? Rolla, let me tell you how safe it is. I leave my keys in my car, right? I leave my car unlocked. I leave my house unlocked, right? When my kids were growing up, they would walk to school by themselves when they were like just 8 years old, right? 7 years old. I used to hold their hand and walk to school with them when they were younger, and they would just walk home, right? You'll see kids walking by themselves all the time here. Japan is so damn safe. You don't have to worry about porch pirates, right? When you order something from UPS, guess what? No one steals it. The water, America's going to have a big problem with water. Japan has so much water because Japan is 70% mountains, right? Timbolius, been twice and is just the best. Dated Japanese chicks for a while. Aren't they the best? Japanese chicks are the best, right? So how's your Japanese, Timborius? How's your Japanese? Timborius, I'm elevating you. Let's see here. I'm elevating you, Timborius. I'm elevating you. I'm elevating you. You're getting a promotion, Timborius. Add moderator. You just got blue chip. You just got blue chip, Timborius. I didn't realize. Japan is like the safest place I've ever been. Saw a dude pass out in the subway with his phone like 4 feet away on the ground. No one even thought about stealing it. Yeah, I'm surprised someone didn't pick it up and put it on his chest or next to him or help him out. Yeah, Japanese do like to drink though, right? On there. I've heard Japanese is pretty racist, but sounds nice. All right, let me talk about racism in Japan. Japan is not racist. They can be ethnic bias. Racism and ethnic bias are two different things. Racism is when you have hostility against someone. The MAGA are racist. They have hostility against what? The undocumented. Even if this undocumented is just working hard, trying to get his family, every day working hard, keeping his nose down, right? They don't give a fuck. They're racist. They like, get the fuck out of the country. I don't care. You didn't come in here legal. Like my ancestors came in through Ellis Island. You didn't come through, and they did. They came through and said, I'm an asylum seeker. But now get the fuck out. Asylum seekers, get the fuck out. We don't give a fuck, right? So a MAGA guy, the maggots are racist. The Japanese was like today, I'll give you an example. I was talking to an old guy, all right, one of the old guys. And I said, what do you think about Trump? He said, I don't know, I said, well, you know anything about him? He said, no, not really. I said, okay. Well, Japan is got like a, has a people, has a population decline significantly. Yeah, I know. I said, it's because, girls aren't having babies and stuff. Women aren't having babies. I said, I've started this new business where I bring people in. Now, it's cool because I have ChatGPT translating all this for me, right? The ChatGPT that you download is just unlimited, when you start chat on it, and you just have a conversation back and forth with it. It's amazing. And he goes, yeah. He goes, I said, what do you think? He says, I don't know. I said, what do you mean you don't know? He says, well, I don't want a bunch of, I really like the Japanese culture. I really don't want it to get diluted, not diluted, but to lose that culture if you have a bunch of foreigners coming in here. And I said, well, there's 10 million houses. There's a lot of space. It's unlikely there'll be that many coming in, right? And really, I'm only interested in helping the ones that want to just come here whilst, Trump is in power and then probably go back. Because yeah, okay. That's example. That's not racism. There's no hatred. That's ethnic. He's ethnically biased. He values the Japanese culture, the ways, and everything else, and he doesn't want that culture, which is thousands of years. Unlike America, America has no fucking culture, so you can't say that's what we want. You don't have it. Japan has been a fucking nation for thousands of years, like 3,000-4,000 years. Japan has had a culture here. So it's not the same thing. We nearly made it 250 years, right? Not the same thing. I heard Japanese are pretty racist. They're not, right? You'll never find. There may be, however, I'm gonna caveat that you may if you go to Hokkaido, right? In some places of Hokkaido, because the military gets violent, right? They rape girls in Hokkaido, the military, so they get drunk. They see a young girl. They think she's of age. She's not. She's 14, 15 years old. She's a high school kid. And they're watching Japanese porn and everything else, and they rape the girl. And there's dudes there that will want to fuck up servicemen there. So I would say in Hokkaido, around military bases where there's foreigners raping Japanese girls, yeah, there's some violence. And probably in places in Tokyo and Osaka, but very, very rare and very, very small, right? I've never encountered it. There could be some issues there if you walk down, but very unlikely. I've run into Yakuza, right? I've talked to Yakuza. I go, this freaks out the Japanese. My wife always goes, man, cool tats. Scomo. And I point to their tattoos. The Japanese are petrified of Yakuza. They just pretend they don't fucking exist. It's like they see a Yakuza, it's like, don't look at them. Don't make eye contact. And I'm like, hey, man, can I see your tat? Look at it, right? And I'm smiling and laughing, and they're like, oh, yeah, sure. They're like showing me, wow, that is, because they're using the whole hand. It's amazing, their tattoos. Dude, I'm going to get this on my chest, dude. Dude, I may get that done. I was going to get it done. I wonder if I should get it done when I'm fat now, because when I lose weight, if I lose weight, it's going to shrink and look really wrinkly on it. I don't know what happens. If I get it on when I'm fat now and then I lose weight, Probably going to be all like weird, right? So maybe I need to wait and lose weight to get my tat on it. All right, let's continue. Zero crime. So talk about crime. There's very low level crime. Japan has a conviction rate in Japan of like 99% conviction, right? So, but they let, okay, but they only prosecute 30% of the criminals. So in Japan, you get arrested or pulled aside, okay? They're going to make a judgment whether to prosecute. Only 30% of the people they stop and like, because it's serious, they're going to prosecute. When they do prosecute, you have 99% conviction. So there's a lot of debate on that. You go to Chat GPT and kind of delve into it, but there are issues there. Like basically they whether they get a confession out of you or they give you such a hard time that you just say, fucking just put me in there. I don't know. But, basically if they think they got you. Here's the other cool thing is if you're a CEO, if you're Elon Musk, look at the guy from that Italian guy, right? Who was the fucking head of Nissan and whatever it was. He was the head of two companies, right? They were partners. He's a CEO. He had to fucking escape Japan in a fucking box, right? That's the kind of country I want. If you're an Elon Musk and you're cheating, if you are Donald Trump and you're fucking cheating, if you are a fucking criminal, no matter, in America, if you got money, you're free. In Japan, no. You're going to fucking jail, right? A guy equivalent to the Yahoo CEO, really famous back in the day, was put into jail because he was cheating. And they put in the forensic science, everything, and they get him. And I love that. This system in Japan on that. Okay, is it worth the move to Japan? Yes, it's worth the move to Japan. Rolla, move to Japan.info. Become a Patreon. I'll join my Discord and I'll talk to you about it. We'll just talk. Just like, found out your situation, found out your financial situation, found out your needs. I'll just go all that and I'll just talk to you one-on-one, right? And, spend as much time as you want. And we'll figure it out, right? So that's the first thing is to get the information. Download ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Now understand, when you go to ChatGPT, there's a fake one. It's the ad one. Make sure it says OpenAI. Don't download the fake one. There's a guy that looks like the logo. It says ChatGPT. It's a fake one. It says ad. It's the one below that. Make sure it's made by OpenAI. It's free. The fake one will try to charge you 1,000 yen per week or $10 per week. It's a scam, right? So be careful on that. You can't become a citizen there ever. Yes, you can. You can. It's hard, right? You can become a resident, right? I know Japanese. I know gaijins have become a citizen, but to become a citizen, you have to basically master the language. You have to be, pretty much native. You won't become a citizen if you can't master the language. I am applying for the permanent green card status my next time. My card's up in 2008, I think. 2006, 2008. To check. Check it right now. That's my immigration card. Hold on, let me look up my card. When is my thing up? All right, let's get the card here. Here it is. This is called a gaijin card. There's two words for foreigner, right? Gaijin means not Japanese. Okay, gaijin. It's kind of, I like it because I'm not fucking Japanese. But a lot of foreigners take offense to it. Gaijin, that's racist. No, I'm not Japanese. I'm gaijin. The other one is gaikokujin, which just means foreigner. Right? So gaikokujin, right? Gaikokujin. I know a lot of you MAGA people love gaikokujin. Cock, because you like cock, right? You're all closet fucking pedo homos, right? Guy cock, maggot, right? So when is my thing up here? 28. Shit, long time. Trump's gonna be gone Trump's gonna be dead by then. Trump is not gonna make it, right? Trump is not gonna make it to 2028. You know that, right? His I do the weave. See, Trump and I are similar. I'll do the weave. I'm doing a little Trump weave here. So Trump's sister died at 82. Okay, and women tend to outlive men. Plus, Trump is highly obese. So I'm giving Trump statistically about 800 days left. 800 days, right? I should mark the calendar what 800 days would be, right? On it. That's 800 and like 800 and I think it was 848 days. We could like play a guessing game. We'll play a pool. Who can guess the day Trump dies, right? Gets like, I don't know, a free trip to we'll create a pool, right? So everyone put money in, Bitcoin in or something, right? Satoshi's in, and they get the pool, and that pool is used for them to come to Japan or something. Guess Trump's death day. I like that, right? Let's see, Timbolius. And there are places that said no foreigners on the door. Where were you, Timborius? That's usually in Hokkaido. Hokkaido has no foreigners. And also sometimes in Tokyo in certain parts. Yeah, because they're just sick. It's like it's kind of like the French. The French are this way. You come here, you can't speak the language, you don't know the way, you're like a bull in a china shop, and they just don't want to deal with you, right? I've gone up to restaurants, they're like, we're full, and they're not full, right? That's not race. Again, it's racial bias. It's like, all right, whatever. I'll take my business elsewhere. Smile and leave. I don't need if I can go to your place if you don't want me there. That's fine. On that. Who rules our world? Who rules our world? I don't know what you said before, Ola. Who rules our world? So Trump is the most powerful. Is the most powerful fucking figure on this planet. And pretty much he's going to pull together because of Bannon. See, understand, Trump is just the useful idiot. So Bannon's there. It's going to be it's the alt-right in Europe and everything else. You're going to see, for example, French the woman, what's her name, in France, she's got tremendous power now. Like all the alt-rights in Europe have tremendous power. So it'll be interesting to see what Macron's been resisting. So it'll be interesting to see what Macron does. But it sucks for Ukraine. Fucking sucks for Gaza. Okay, dude. Chill it out. Chill the fuck out. Not everyone here voted for Trump. Sorry, man. Timberlake. I like to antagonize the maggots that show up. They have me, they're subscribed. They watch the thing. So, hey, pot, met, kettle. I tell you, Dino, did I make the right choice to move to America? Hold on. Depends. If you're Hispanic, are you, did I make the right choice? I don't know. I mean, if you have hola in your name, ¿Dónde eres? ¿Tú hablas español? So, yeah, it's a bad time to live in America, right? Timberland. Love Japan, but you're not better than anyone else, bud. Stay humble. I'm just fucking with the MAGA, dude. That's all. So Trump did help you make money. First family first. Family values first. Yeah, because everyone's going crazy on crypto now, right? So, but I don't really care. Nobody is innocent. Justice is an illusion. Certainly create fear. Certainly creates fear, and fear creates money. Yeah. Only God holds true justice, says Dino. Timber goes, God, dude, I can't take this shit today. Sorry, Timber. My apologies, Timber. I wasn't paying attention. If I was seeing your thing, oh my God, the war. I knew you're dying inside. I knew you're dying inside. Laugh out loud. Here's Jimmy. Here's Jimmy. Great man. Have some hemlock to you. Ain't nothing better than spring water. Okay, we're catching up here. I hope you're all doing okay. Yeah, doing good there. Superior defense. I think the left went too far left. No shit. Okay. people just saw through it. I wish Kamala ran a better campaign without rappers and everything. Kamala couldn't win. Biden couldn't win. I don't think anyone could have won against Trump because they fixed the game. Again, you need to download research Brexit, research Cambridge Analytica, understand the connection of Bannon and Robert Mercer, right? It's his companies. And then understand understand that they didn't have fucking LLMs. They didn't have the AI we have now. So you add the AI in the mix, you have an autonomous delivery service basically reaching out on ads, on accounts. You have thousands of, you have Putin creating all of this, all of this targeted stuff. It was an orchestrated, brilliantly executed, right? Brilliantly executed. But our information is out there, and we're all can be manipulated. Overthrow me, punk. David. Overthrow me, punk. Overthrow me, punk. Here comes David. Change me. Stop yelling. Stop yelling, says Haley. Haley. Stop yelling. Superior defense. Yeah, he had fake blood on his hands and just wiped it on real quick. Yeah. And why, so it just kind of was weird because they weren't that excited. They let the fucker get on the roof. They let the fucker get up there. He missed, right? And and he could have been just the best fucking shot. He could have been just the best fucking shot. And the whole thing, if I would just turn my head, my ear, right, on it. So, yeah. It could have been a fucking on that. Yeah, fake blood. Stop yelling. Hello? Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. You're a coward. David Hammond, thank you. Superior. The Bill Gates also was supporting GOP secretly. You have to understand, okay, so you have to understand, what does Bill Gates have access to? Right, supercomputers. What does Google have access to? Supercomputers. What does Facebook have access to? Supercomputer. They saw the data. They knew he was going to win, right? What did predictive markets have? They had it. The predictive markets fucking called it. I lost $2,000. I lost $2,000 betting on fucking Kamala. Right? God, I gave it to some MAGA fucks, but I'm getting it back on Bitcoin, so that's all good. Coward, says David. David Hadema. So I'm calling Hadima, says David Hadima. Superior defense. Gotta go. My boyfriend made me... superior defense. Gotta go. My boyfriend made me suit. Good night, and stay safe in Japan. All right, I'm going to give her add a moderator. She has gone promoted to standard. Coward, says David Hyena. He's a little unhinged, man. Who is manipulating? Who is manipulating is us. Who's manipulating us? All right. Hola. Go to the App Store, whether you're on Android or whatever, and download ChatGPT. Make sure it's made by OpenAI. Okay, OpenAI ChatGPT. Download that. Okay, install that. And then what you want to do is ask it, tell me about Brexit. Brexit. I have a new hashtag, Brexit USA. You can listen to my talks. I think if you use the hashtag Brexit USA, or if you look, actually, I think they're on my Undowdo channel. Yeah, they're on my Undowdo. So go to YouTube, Undowdo, right? Or you can watch it if you go to my Twitter account, which is hashtag Move to Japan. Just search hashtag Move to Japan. You should see Geozy AI. That's my X account. and I posted there. I think I hyperlinked it to that on that. Here comes the ridiculous world. Told you, you pansy. Coward, says David. Hudema, coward. Oh my God, I love the fucking reading chat, dude. And then here comes habitual prepping. Thank you. Thank God you're live. Smart. Start packing, jackass. Thank God you're live. Stop packing, you jackass, says habitual prepping. You better be prepping. You better be prepping, because I'm already in Japan, jackass. I've been here 20 years. Because David continues. Coward. David Hudema. Coward. Habitat prepping. What he say? What he said? Coward. Prepper habitual goes, commie, coward. Can Trump stop Putin? No! Putin and Trump are besties. Hola, mi amigo, ¿cómo estás? No, Putin has compromat. He's got pictures of Trump with young girls. Trump is a pedophile. He likes young girls. His best friend, Epstein, had pictures of Trump with naked young girls, right? He showed those pictures to the guy who wrote Fire and Fury, right? Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf saw him take it and put it into his safe in Manhattan, right? And then here came the FBI under Bill Barr, raiding and arresting, right? Arresting Epstein to get. You think if Epstein has pictures of Trump, as pedophile Trump with young girls, don't you think he has video of him fucking them? You better believe it. He was just teasing, right? He was teasing the Fury and Fire guy and said, look what I got. With implications saying, I've got stuff worse. And you have to realize, this is, whether, I don't know who he worked for. He could have been a free agent, but people think he may have worked for Mossad, which is Israel. His whole thing is to blackmail people. He was a blackmailer. He used this whole young girl, international pedophile ring to get like Bill Gates and all these people, right? Get Trump, and that's, maybe he was just a freelancer and he was giving this stuff to Putin. But anyway, so no, Putin has shit on Trump. Trump is Putin's bitch. Trump wanted Putin to win. Why? Because Trump's going to kill the support to Ukraine, which means Russia gets Ukraine. And the $210 billion spent on Ukraine we'll never see again, right? Putin's not going to pay it back. Zelensky is going to probably get the fuck out of Dodge. It's got to be the scariest fucking time for Ukraine, and now that you've got this literal Hitler 1932 in office, it's still 1932, right? Next year's 1933. Next year's 1934, and so on and so on. All right, we have a long way to get to, I don't know when I'm going to research all this, and I'm going to lay out in my book I'm writing. If you go to undowdu.com, in the book I'm writing, I'm going to intersperse. This is really cool. In my book, I'm interspersing the parallels to Hitler and Trump. So, for example, Hitler was abused by his dad. Trump was abused by his dad. He turned into this monster. Trump turned into this monster, right? So, Hitler has Goebbels. Trump has Stephen Miller. They look fucking like twins. If you look at Google Goebbels and Google Stephen Miller, they could be the same fucking person. Maybe they're like a genetic, right? Recreation. And then prepping, still dumb as fuck. You need help packing? Commie? Dude, I'm already here, man. I'm already here, dude. I've been here 20 years, dipshit. All right, anyway. Tiborius, that's my boyfriend. Tiborius, get her damn soup. What kind of soup you having? You like miso soup? Oh, Tiborius shouldn't be talking about girls he dated in Japan, should he? Oh boy. Don't read up. Don't read up. Don't read up because your boyfriend was talking about some Japanese girl he was dating. Sebastian says, why Japan? Right? Why Japan? An amazing country. You don't have to worry about Hitler. They already had their Hitler, right? I was describing to these guys that the thing is Trump is like the leader of Japan at World War II, right? The leader, whoever that was, it wasn't the emperor, it was another guy, whoever the leadership was of Japan. This idea that they're all right and all knowing and everything, and Trump never apologized. So I was explaining this. I'm educating Japanese people about the reality of Trump, and especially the old guy. He was alive during World War II. Was probably as a very young child. He really got it. I was talking about Ukraine and everything else. David, read. He wants me to read. I did. I read all your shit, dude. Trump 2024 comes in, Zach. Losers. Says Zach. Hey, Zach, how you doing? The will of U.S. defend. Trump 2024. Another maggot comes in here. We're still crying. You're still crying? Oh, you're still crying? Says Zach. Trumpism. I like that. Trumpism. It's like communism. Trumpism. Oh man, I like Rosetta. All right. Add as a moderator. I'm giving you the highest level, right? You're now, when you talk, you're blue there, Rolla. Trumpism. I like Trump. Dude, I'm going to have to start Trumpism. That's a new thing. That's what MAGA is. It isn't MAGA, it's Trumpism, right? MAGA is Trump, like communism, Trumpism, right? Dude, you're our genius, Rolla. M, all right. Did you see the Pentagon brief on North Korea joining the war in Ukraine? Yeah, sure did. So basically, Putin has a deal with North Korea, and they're sending 10,000 troops because he's getting his ass fucking whooped by the Ukrainians. And not only that, the South Koreans are sending troops, observers, to Ukraine to observe the North Koreans. So Ukraine is being a quagmire, dude. And now that Trump is out of there, Europe is going to have to step in. Dude, Trump is about to fucking start World War III. Just like fucking Hitler. Putin may just drop a nuke on fucking Ukraine. Like Trump's going to do fucking anything about it, right? And then it's World War III, and it's on fucking Trump, right? It's on Trump. All right, anyway. I'm far away. I'm not too worried about it. Shit, it sucks for fucking Ukraine. Anyway. I heard the streets in Japan are small. Yeah, they're narrow. They're actually really narrow. Depends. Some parts are very narrow. And the other thing too, Superior, where you have to watch out is the damn light poles. I'll make a video next time I'm driving. I'll show you. Basically, the light poles are like right in the road. So if you're not, and they're gray, so they kind of blend in with the road. So if you're not paying attention, and they're made of concrete, not wood, it's gonna fuck you up if you run into one of those light poles. And they're big, right? Concrete. All their they're not light poles, they're power poles, okay? On it. So yeah, they can be narrow. I have some videos if you check my videos, live videos. But I'm gonna be moving all those things to my Patreon. So people who are members will have access to all this stuff here. This live chat. Are you telling me all this time I've been reading there's been no fucking sound? Fuck! Fuck! Should I go back? Oh my. Oh my God. Dude, I was doing the accents. I was fucking having a good old time. I gotta remember, Delta said he could hear you. Okay. Well, maybe like in the recording it will be fine. What a douche. I know, I'm a fucking douche. Dude, I always have to think, when I get a phone call, I gotta assume this is dead. I gotta close it, open it up, and restart it, right? I'm note to self, okay, on that. Finally, I rest in peace. Understood. Anyway, let's see. I'll go up a little bit. Let me just go up a little bit. Let's see. Delta. Can't hear you. We can't hear you. Now he's saying my husband is home and I better go make dinner before he beats me again. Ah, Delta. If I can crack it. I like coming in. I like Delta. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my God. How long did you do that for? Did you just start doing that? Neither can I. I gotta go back. Hold on. I gotta go back. I gotta catch this because there may be more funny shit back here. Because all this time I was talking, you're saying I can't hear you. So let's just start with, we're gonna end with, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Trump is the GOAT, right? Says Justin Blaine. We hope you stay in Japan. You don't have to worry about that, Jake, right? The orange face too, Justin. I don't get that, Dom. I don't understand that. Orange face too, Justin. Egghead, said Jack, right? We did. We actually recorded this guy live, streaming, and get paid for it. It's complicated, says Justin. Eat some more Japanese people food, big boy, says Jack. I feel like that whole thing was a photo op, says Timborius, right? Hello, new friend, says Edison. Doesn't know what he's getting into. Hey guys, says Void. Hi. It's like history repeats, said Ola. Right? Do you think that after upcoming year we're going to see nukes for 3? No, what I'm saying is this, is that if anyone on the goddamn planet is ever going to launch a fucking nuclear weapon, right? Or has the I don't give a fuck attitude, it's Trump. Trump wouldn't care. Trump would do it, and that in a way is a deterrent because he's going to be one evil motherfucker. Like he said to a Taliban guy, listen, we're going to be out, you fuck it up, you attack our guys, here, pull up the picture. And the NSA guy pulls up the picture. That's your house, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we're going to kill you and your family if you fuck this up. That's Trump, right? See, that's okay in certain situations. But it's not okay in fucking every situation. Trump is that way in everything, transactional. And that's what's scary. If anyone's going to fucking launch the nukes, it's Trump, right? That's what's scary. That's what I'm on, right? And the simple fact is, Putin, because he has shit on Trump, may nuke Ukraine, knowing that Trump won't do anything about it. And I could see that scenario. There's there's so many different fucking scenarios that can happen. No guarantee. Things that worry me about him is he's just so unpredictable. Exactly. He's a fucking loose cannon. Exactly. He's broken. He's psychologically broken. People have an internal voice that gets them, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say, like, to your supporters, I don't need your vote. Just vote one time. That's all you need, right? So, I don't think, I mean, his plan is to stay in office. There isn't any more fucking presidents in America, just like Putin. He's pulling a Putin, and just as Putin got rid of Yeltsin and the whole fucking system, he's using the Putin playbook to fuck over America. Now, the good news is he's going to have to work to do it. Because as long as there's institutions, as long as there's folks, and who knows, maybe he'll go black ops on these people, right? Like the Midas touch. Follow the Midas touch. Midas touch. Look for MS Popok. MS Popok. MS P-O-K-O-K. MS Popok. Legal AF. Follow that show. He's a lawyer. And he's in the show is all about the legal stuff going on, fighting the fucking, the shit Trump. So now we have to be like the Republicans. The Republicans tie up everything in court, filing lawsuits. They're in power. So the game is reversed. So now Democrats have to basically make every law, what they file, they're going to attack. So, that's what's going to happen now. To basically keep everything tied up for 4 years, right? Run out the clock. Make it so Trump can't fucking do anything. And they're going to tie it up in courts that are beneficial to Democrats, like California and other places, bring these suits and make everything and just like Trump drug everything out with his legal shit. That's what the Dems are going to do now from here on out. So if they pass a law, they're gonna file a case about it. They do anything, they pick their nose, they're gonna file a fucking case against it. The Dems are going to basically go legal ballistic on everything the Republicans do. That's the game plan, and really is to delay it, so the people will turn on the administration because they won't be able to achieve anything. Right, and they'll realize what shits they are as people are starting to realize how extreme, how left wing. People are waking up. As people realize that they were duped and lied to, they're going to turn on MAGA, just like any old cult. So as they come out of the cult, they feel really, really angry about it. Anyway, so let's see. No, Rolla, you have way more chance of that. No guarantees. No, Rolla, you have way more chance of that with the Dems, says Dom. We'll see. I don't know how you can say that. Where's your evidence of that, right? So did the Dems ever want to send missiles into a sovereign country? No, right? Who blew up that general? That was Trump, right? He fired the missile and killed the fucking general and his entire family. So who's more unhinged, fucking Trump or fucking Biden? Trump is unhinged. So there's no evidence to support that. And you could, again, don't believe me, download ChatGPT, make sure it's by OpenAI, ask it which one has higher. Look at past behavior, everything else, and you can get the answer. Unstable might be better word for it. Yeah, unhinged. I think unhinged is better. Unhinged. Unhinged is worse than unstable, right? And unhinged. No sound. What? You can't hear me. What happened to the sound? Muted. I can't hear him. Neither can I. Rolla, you're a mod. Maybe you can message him. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, audio's gone. I'll try. Can't hear you. I took a phone call and killed the sound just for people watching this here. Okay? We can't hear you. Now he's saying, my husband is home. I better go make dinner before he beats me again. Delta fucking. I went all of that just to read that again because it's so damn funny. All right? Trucking, Anthony. I'm coming in to hear you complain, not watch your face. It's not that pretty. It's not that pretty. I came in here to hear you complain, not to watch your face, because it ain't that pretty. Delta B, can you hear him? Game over. I can hear him. Delta says Delta B. Nope. Delta's being a smartass. Delta B. What did he say? Really? Really? He's saying he moved to Japan because he was caught talking to underage boys on foreign. Truck and Anthony laughing out. Yep, really. Officially. I heard that part also. I heard that part also. Ultimately, I'm just saying what he's talking. Talking, people. Don't shoot the messenger. Laugh out loud. Says Truckin'. This is too funny. Sounds like Kamala campaign last night. Silent. Just have to make your own dialogue, I guess. Says Tim Timberolius. Welcome to the chat. All right, that's right. But Dominant official. Yep, I can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. Laugh out loud. Trucking. Yep. Oh my God. Thanks. Jesus, says Rosa. Nope. Delta said he could hear you. Says Timberolius. Delta. What a douche. Laugh out loud. Finally, I rest in peace. Says Ola. Understood, Ola. Says Ola. Was it good? The reading? It was fucking good. I had to go back and do it again. But that's what it was like all the time that you couldn't hear me. I was just reading. Oh my God. But the good parts was with this one guy that kept saying, coward, 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 coward. And then another guy was like, said all this stuff. And then finally says, can I come over? Can I come over and see you? Can I come over and see you? And then he was like, I'm out of here, you douchebag, or something like that. It was hilarious, dude. It was some fucking hilarious shit, dude. My panda died. What? Your panda died? My panda died. My panda. What's on, Barrett? What? Delta's playing with us. Yeah, he was playing with you. It was funny, though. Delta. He was playing, Rolla. Yeah, don't ever trust Delta, right? Veron goes, my panda died. Your panda died. Veron, where are you located? Are you in China? Veron, are you in China? No. I'm talking shit. There's a difference. Yeah, you were talking shit. It was funny as shit, though, Delta. I liked it. I loved it, man. That was funny as shit. You saying that, I was like, yeah, you saying that. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. That was fucking brilliant. My name is Milishin. It must be how do you say ni hao? Ni hao, Melishin. Sorry to hear your panda died. How old was your panda? Are you a caretaker of your panda? He's the most anti-war president ever. Oh my God. Trucking. You need to be a comic, right? You got to be a comic. Oh my God. I agree. Trucking, says Dom. Yep. He literally lives, Delta B, he literally lives in Japan with his husband. Look at his profile, right? You're talking about the AI? Okay? Nick Love. Cry, Delta boy. Cry, beta boy. Cry, beta boy. With TDS comes Nick, another maggot into the room, right? Tiborius. Why, Truckin'? Because he dodged the draft while people like my dad went. Exactly. That's, it's like, the funny thing is, like, all the military that support Trump, right? Even though he thinks of them as losers and suckers. That's the thing, is when you have a strong man, you can call, you can call the Hispanics and Mexicans from shithole countries, and they still love you, dude. You know, it's weird. I want whatever you're smoking. DW, I'm not smoking nothing, dude. This is natural, undadu. He's patient number one with TDS, says Delta. Delta. TDS is a term we came up with to describe you. You can't then hijack the term and turn it on us, right? That ain't fair. We came up with it. You guys are deranged for following Trump. That's what Trump derangement syndrome means. You're so deranged that you don't see him for what he is. Duh. You don't want to, what? He's smoking? He's smoking menthol. Oh, damn. What's wrong with Manpole? I think Delta's maybe a closet. Are you in the closet, Delta? You seem to be obsessed with men. Maybe you want to talk about it, Dams. There comes Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy. Jim in Valhalla. Dams. Obama, Kenyan did the move that did more. I don't know what did that move more than Trump. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean there. Dom goes, ChatGPT is woke and swings left. Because it doesn't give you the answers. Yeah, the thing is like all these MAGA people, right? They just want to hear, it's like Trump. Trump doesn't want to hear anything that isn't a platitude to him. And the MAGA maggots, right? If it counters like logic and it's backed by sources and everything else, then it swings left because it can't be true. Robots are woke now too. Robots are woke now too, says Timberlow. Jesus, you people. Oh, yeah, because you know why they're woke. Because here's the robot right here on my back. There's 0202. There's my religion 02. So that's funny, Timberley. Have you fed your girlfriend? You should cook dinner for Dom. 100%. Right? They're woke. Dom. It's not a sentient being, is it? It's a program. At the end of the day, right? Can be manipulated 100%. Wrong, right? Let's talk about AI since you brought it up there, Dom. Okay. So AI, all right, the AI we have now is built on the sum of all knowledge of humanity. Okay? So imagine taking all the fucking knowledge in the world, all the fucking music in the world, all the encyclopedias of every encyclopedia, and you put it all into a supercomputer, right? And the free version of ChatGPT cuts off on 2003 some point, like July, August 2023. Okay, that's and you're dealing with these really, really powerful supercomputers that has all of this information. So the algorithm then basically goes in the information and pulls out, right, the knowledge, and it can tell the difference between someone just writing up some bullshit and saying this is the truth versus 500 people who wrote about an event. Right? Because remember, it's all the, so you can look at all the history. How many history reports do you have on a certain thing, right? From different authors, different points of view. The AI has access to all that. And then you got one motherfucker, right, who makes it some fucking thing, and that's the thing that they share with you, right? And because you're so damn gullible, you believe the one outline bullshit story that you've been fed by your maggots, right? Who are giving you, that's red meat. So the maggots are giving out red meat, right? Trump is, for the maggots to spew out an enzyme to devour it, this toxic enzyme. And then you're like, and so when you do see the truth, when the truth is exposed to you, right? You're taught, you've already been conditioned by your the system. Like Trump says, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them, just listen to me. all the truth you need is just coming from me. They're not going to tell you the truth, right? And you've heard that so many times because all you do is you watch the rallies over and over, over and over, over and over. And it's called conditioning. So you become conditioned to only follow. You kind of, in a way, what Trump is doing is brainwashing. It's what Hitler did with all his rallies. Hitler didn't have social media. So then he has all these little echo chambers on social media saying the same thing. You're just eating the same fucking red meat, right? You're all chewing on the same red fucking steak with your little, enzyme coming out, your little putrid enzyme, and then you come in here and you say Trump 2020. That's your enzyme. That's your, whatever, So that's it. So it's the AI isn't sentient, and this is something else that's important. Oh, here comes my mother-in-law. You want to meet my mother-in-law? You're gonna think. Konnichiwa.
Hi.
Genki?
Hi.
何してるの? Say hello.
誰?
アンポタン。いっぱい。トランプは人大好き。マイケルはバカ。絶対バカ。
ね。
で、
おまも違う。
絶対ね。そう、でもこれは友達、そう友達と、and トランプバカ。So I just explained to her that they're, Tomodachi is friend, and then I said there are Trump idiots in here, and I'm just saying to them, you're stupid. Oh, banana. Oh, いいね。どこから来ましたか？このバナナ。どこ？いいね。すごい。
それまだオーガニックやよ。
本当？ああ。まあいいよ、大丈夫。いっぱいある。見て。いっぱいバナナある。
まだ青いよ。
いいよ。Yeah, they're right. They're not rare. They're anyway. Right, right. But here's something I should talk about AI. Okay, really important about AI. All right. Never get fooled that AI is sentient. It never will, right? So you're going to, in the future, and this is for, Timber and anyone else listening, when you're on a chat bot and you're talking to it, like right now, there are lots of AI chat bots. So the way that they're scamming people right now, right, just so you know. So you want to meet a girl. You're interested in meeting a Japanese girl. So you sign up to one of these sites. You're talking to AI, right? And ultimately the AI then passes you on to a scammer, right? So the AI is basically doing what Trump did, is getting you ready, kind of fluffing you up. It's the fluffer, right? So, and you can't tell the difference whether it's an AI or it's a real person. Even now, I could be talking to you like this, acting like this, screaming like I do, all the shit, because there's so much content on me. I could feed all of this to AI, and you cannot tell, all right, if it's me or if I'm an AI avatar. Right? You won't be able to tell. So it's very important that you understand that, because you really don't know who you're going to be talking to in the future, whether they're AI or not, right? So you have to assume, for the most part, that especially any chat, like is AI, and AI ultimately is just mirroring. It's just copying. It's a perfect doppelganger. It has no emotion.
Bye.
Bye. Ato dene. Arigato. Hi. So it has no emotion. It has no desire. It has no needs. It has no goals unless they're programmed, right, in by someone, right, to achieve something like scam your name, get your ID, get your stuff, right? Find out your personal information, get you to buy a crypto. That's the latest, like, hey, do you know anything about cryptos? Hey, there's a really good one. They give you they give you like a good leader. You can invest, you make a little money. It says, hey, I got another one, right? And then they give you a legit app. So, oh, there's another app here, log in, and it's not. It's a fake app. You log in with your stuff, you put the cryptos in there, and they steal your money out, right? There's so many different scams like that. So you have to really pretty much assume if you're talking to someone, especially about cryptos or money or investing, they're just a scammer, right? No one is going to just go out there and help you with the shit, dude, okay? On that. Just learn from ChatGPT, all right? ChatGPT won't scam you, all right? Let's see. Swanson, Zandra. If I ask you a question, will you answer? Question mark. He screams at me. But, bro, can I ask you a question? Dominic. Rest in peace, Panda. Clint. Curson equals limited vocabulary. But he calls people stupid. Sounds to me like a pot kettle situation. No, not really. Since your dear leader calls me a vermin, that gives me a right to call you a maggot, right? Gives me the right to call you stupid because the name calling started with you. And I choose to play in the name calling playground there, Clint, right? So I like calling you out for the dumb fucks that you are. It's simple as that. I'm telling you how it is. Kind of like your dear leader. But your dear leader doesn't tell you how it is. He says you're stupid. He says I don't need your vote. He says, just vote once and, and that's it. Crap. Right? I'm just doing what you love. Dom. I like how you can take a joke and give it. You're not that bad. Thanks, Dom. Dom. I ain't MAGA, bro. I think the whole thing should be torn down and rebuilt. To me, the system is a show. I 100% agree with you. But the problem is, Don, is how do you do the tearing down? What? There's Mikey. Mikey! It's my 15-year-old. Oi,何してるの? What? Juku? Kill? Oh, yeah.
I can go.
Do you need money?
I don't need it.
Okay. Where do you want to go? Get some clothes on. Just to get your uniform off. All right? And, where do you want to go?
No.
I
want to escape my... I want to skip my juku today. Not skip.
You want to skip? Skip your juku?
Yeah.
You have to pay me 1,000 yen. You get big. Mikey. You're big money now. If you want to skip, I'm joking with you. You can skip. Are you going to tell your mother or not? We telling your mother or not? We won't tell her if you don't ask. Okay? We won't say anything.
Yeah.
Where are you going to go now? With your friends?
Onsen.
Okay. You don't want me to drop you off?
Oh.
All right. He's going to onsen with his buddies. So he's skipping. See, all right. You have to answer this on a 1 to 10. How cool a dad I am. 10 being the highest.
-1.
What do you mean -1? I'm not cool at all. I'm like negative. 10 is super cool. -1 is hontoni baka. Dame. Which am I?
40 years. Yes, 40 years. How old are you now?
I'm 50. 57.
20 years ago.
Uh-huh.
You were cool.
And now? Only a 4, dude. I only get a 4 from my
But 20 years ago was...
Why I'm only a 4 now? Because I'm fat or something? I'm old?
Yeah.
I'm fat and old, so I only get a 4. You know what Tommy gave me?
10?
11.
12.
Oh! The one way to coax out a score with your son is tell your other son gave you a higher score. I have to tell Tommy, I'm going to be at 100 pretty soon. All right, here you go. I like how you can take a joke. Okay, I ain't MAGA. All right, cool. That's cool. But you voted for Trump, though, didn't you, Dom? You voted for him, right? Torn down. All right, so torn down. Back on that. Torn down. Let's talk about that. So I agree, right? The system is broken because we have a broken business model. Our business model is capitalism. It's broken in the sense that ultimately the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. There's a massive divide, right? It's a rigged system. So, for example, if you're rich, you can get quantitative easing. You can like, for example, look at Michael Saylor. This guy right here, Michael Saylor. That's Michael Saylor right here. This is Michael Saylor, right? Michael Saylor could take out pretty much very low interest loans. He used the loans to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes up in value, right? And he has these long-term loans, and he's just slowly paying the payment and just making a shit ton of money off Bitcoin. Wouldn't it be nice for all of us to be able to do that? Not just rich fucks like Trump and Elon and everything else, right? So the problem is the other problem is we live on a planet with finite resources. We're running out of resources, the cost of it, right? And all these companies are just trying to sell us new shit. Make money. And then they start like, we could just charge them more for milk. We can just charge them more for bread. We can just take advantage. Biden has nothing fucking control over a company's desire to charge you more fucking shit. That's companies basically just taking advantage of the situation because you got that stimulus check from Nancy Pelosi. Right? You think Trump gave you a stimulus check, don't you? How many of you think Trump gave you a stimulus check? No, that came from Nancy Pelosi, that stimulus check. But Trump is such a fucking clever motherfucker, he signed the check. So you think the check came from Trump, right? Because he's president. He's a fucker, dude. So imagine this, you introduce a new kind of corporation. The corporation has no shareholders. Those corporation is owned by the customers and pays out a dividend to all the customers based on their contribution to the product. Do you get other people to buy it? Do you are you like because it knows that you're sharing it. It knows that you're eating more than other people. It knows how you're reacting with the product. Just like Elon knew what would it take to motivate you to vote for Trump. You were conned, right? So if you voted for Trump, you're fucking hoodwinked by AI and what's called psychological warfare, psyop warfare, which was tested, nearly 10 years ago with Brexit successfully, and it was used on you, right, in a very skillful way. And that's why we had this. He got all the votes and all of this, and it was like, what the fuck happened with this election type deal, right? So the whole system I talk about is a system I came up with in 2010. It needed the programmable blockchain. Here's the programmable blockchain, right here. Okay, this system right here, coming out of Undadu's head's mind, and the programmable blockchain was conceived. The programmable blockchain built on Bitcoin, right? This concept of Bitcoin, because I knew I couldn't go to Wall Street and say fix it, right? So I can't go to Wall Street and tear it down. So my idea for fixing it is let's introduce an alternative. Let's introduce a new way. Let's not create valuation on compounded annual growth rate. Huh?
Not you.
What? All right. So this whole system here, right? This whole framework, you can actually go to 0202 at undadu.com and you can talk about it, right? You can talk to fucking AI that I programmed all about my work and learn all about it. I don't have to fucking tell you. So my point is this, Dom, is that there are two ways to tear down the system. You want someone like Trump just to rip it apart. And that is dangerous, that is harmful, and that's highly destructive. A better way is to build it up from the bottom, okay? And the piece that I'm missing to build it up from the bottom is AGI, is the next level of AI, artificial general intelligence. AI is getting there, it's not quite there, But when AI gets there, I can just talk to it and say, we want this system. I want to set this up. I want you to code it, right? Here's all. I've already trained it with all my work, right? I work with it. It's like my student, right? I'm always updating my logs with it, so it understands my work as better than I do, because it understands all the other shit in the universe that I don't understand that it does, because it has all that knowledge. So that's my point, is Trump is not the solution. Trump is the cancer, right? All right, moving on. All right. My VPN wasn't on for some reason. I just put it on. Just lost a bunch of people. So put it on. Just lost a bunch of people. So AI doesn't use your knowledge because you aren't smart enough, which is why you use ChatGPT. You got me, Clint. You got me. Fuck, dude. So I would recommend Clit. You try it. Clit. I like clit, as in clitoris. Clit. You should fucking try it, right? Maybe you'll learn something. You ever want to write a book? You ever want to do anything? You ever wanted to learn about something? Try it. Play around with it, okay? Voila! Lots of rumors about AI, that it can replace humans. And now it's out there. So hola, the AI will do 99% of all the work that we do. See, this is another reason why our entire business model is broken. Our business model is built on the idea of a proto-ape descendant. Okay, that's us. Proto-ape. We're apes. Proto-ape means our ancestor, right? The descendant of our ancestor to do work. Capitalism and markets is built on us doing work. What happens to the whole system when us gets replaced? It collapses. So we're currently in the death throe of capitalism. And Trump is a symptom of that death throe, okay? People are fed up. They can't buy a house. The whole system, the rich are getting richer and richer, and the diverse and all that stuff, okay? So we're in this death throe. Trump is basically like a zit on the face of capitalism, right? And the underlying problem, the whole framework, is basically sick, right? He's not a zit. He's cold sore, right? Or a cancer. He's melanoma showing up on it. What? どうした?
はい。
誰? 誰?
失礼します。
誰? Who is it?
My teacher.
Oh, go back. What do you want?
No, I say I can skip today.
Okay. You can hear me talking in the background? So you knew that I was here.
Yeah.
So you were cheating. He's smart. My boys are smart. He called up his Hoikwen teacher, say he's not going to make it today. And I was talking in the background, so his teacher knows that I'm here, making the choice for him. His teacher's a monk, by the way. His teacher is a Buddhist monk, which is kind of cool. But there's great opportunities. Imagine that you could have my life. Don't need to work. You get a stipend to do what you want to do. What would you do? Would you spend your time, working on problems? Would you spend your time, working? Imagine you had an AI helper, your best friend, right? You got O1 with you, and it goes and helps build your house with you, or you're working together on a project, or you're building a riverside permaculture, or whatever it is, whatever you want to do. Imagine a world where you don't have to commit to some 9-to-5 job to work, to be a slave for someone, because you have a robot that's doing it. Imagine if you have a knowledge base that, for example, farmer is very good at farming his field, right? Well, he teaches the robot to do that by driving the tractor. The robot learns from the farmer. Why shouldn't the farmer then get a stipend, a residual stipend, right? Every time that robot plows a field. Why shouldn't that farmer get a stipend of the rice that grows out of that field? Why shouldn't the farmer get a stipend, a little bit, if he goes and recommends someone to eat his rice? Okay? What I'm describing is what I call socially beneficial capitalism, right? Capitalism not built on a framework of a triangle, like top down, like Elon Musk and down, but where there is no top. There is just a flat bottom. There is no pyramid. There's just a flat bottom. And then you have O1, you have AI being the fair adjudicator. The AI knows what you're doing, knows how you're spending, knows how much you're eating, knows all that stuff. And it's giving you what I call a universal basic dividend, right? It's giving you a universal basic dividend, not an income, a dividend for that work, right? Which is you're supporting I want to say it. You're supporting the whole ecosystem, and imagine too, right? In the future, these companies don't have valuation, like which one is worth more than the other. Instead, it has a score. So what drives capitalism is something called compounded annual growth rate, right? That's an exponential function that basically drives return on investment. It's an exponential function, which means the more this fucking company is consuming, right? The more it's consuming, and the more it's growing. So we're living on a finite planet, and this is where it's all broken down, right? So imagine instead you've got a framework where it's not measured on this compounded. You have collective beneficial, right? Collective autonomous beneficial rate, right? So what is the collective benefit of this rice field? What is the collective benefit of this community? What is the collective benefit of us working together to make the world a better place? And that drives valuation. That drives return. Imagine if every product has a microchip that measures, and there's already, this would be easy to piggyback onto existing frameworks because everything's now being tracked. But imagine the kind of rice you ate impacted your dividend in this way. If the rice just came from over there, and it was harvested there and dried there and done, it ended up here, right? Then that would be a higher CABR, collective autonomous benefit rate, than if you're eating rice from China. It may be cheaper, right? But it had to travel all the way. So your CABR score is lower. So your dividend that you get from consuming that rice, you get a greater dividend from consuming the local rice, so the homemade stuff, the locally created stuff, the sustainable stuff, than you are consuming the other stuff that's so far away. So all of this is part of my work. So I didn't mean to go off on things. I'm losing people here on it. So, but my whole point in going this direction is there's two ways to bring about a revolution. There is the tear it down way, the Trump way, or there is the bottom up way, right? We, the people, right, change things. We bring it about. Because my system ends the game for those up there, right? But the problem is I'm missing AGI. I'm missing O2, right? And O2 is coming, and I just have to be patient. And I just keep training the AI, and work on other projects until that it's there. Okay, Daddy Rex, have you been to the Diddy party? Here we got a MAGA. We got a MAGA maggot. obsessed with homosexuality, obsessed with dick, obsessed with gayness, right? They're really, another closet homosexual. Listen, buddy, daddy, embrace your gayness. It's okay. It's all right. If you like penis, it's perfectly okay, right? I don't care. If my 15-year-old came to say, listen, Dad, I'm gay, I wouldn't care, right? As long as you're not hurting someone, as long as you love someone, as long as you're you're participating in an honest relationship, a caring relationship. Who cares whether it's a man and a woman, or a woman and a woman, or a two guys? Who cares? Why? What is the obsession with sticking your fucking whatever your attention into nonsense, right? What is your obsession with transgender? Maybe you should learn about gender. And this is, and I didn't know about gender. I went to Chat GPT and learned about gender. Did you know, right? So let's talk about gender real quick. I'll do the weave and get back to it, but I want to talk about gender real quick. Do you know that an XX is a woman? Do you know that? Let's go all the way to the battle. Let's go with that. Do you know that? Do you know that an XX is a woman? Yes or no? Right? Probably don't know that. You guys probably don't know that X chromosome is a woman, right? So an XY is a man, right? So everyone with an XX is a woman, and everyone with an XY is a man, correct? Is that what you believe? Any MAGA? I'm at the bottom here. All right, we'll go back to AI. If AI is the future, then why have we have to become better from our previous self? Why? AI is going to become better than our previous self, right? AI basically will be, AI, you can learn anything right now from Chat GPT, Rolla, right? You could learn anything you want. You download Chat GPT, whatever it is you want to learn, okay? Just interact with it. Talk to it. It has if you open it up, there's a very right side, you click it, this little blue thing comes up, it'll talk back at you. And you can have a conversation with it. Like it's be your best friend. But understand, it has no emotion. You could scream at it. You could call it, you could do whatever you want to watch. You can say the worst, most vicious shit to it. It doesn't care. It has no feelings, right? Right? So if you're a racist, instead of being mean to to someone, or if you're a wife beater, which probably a lot of you MAGAs are, since you believe in a guy who says that I'm going to basically take care of your woman, regardless if she likes it or not, that's a rapist. Okay, that's a fucking someone who absconds. What's the word for that? Someone who hijacks. What's the word I'm thinking on that? I need to turn the light on. It's getting dark here really quick. So you guys like that, right? I got to turn this off. So you can, instead of I just did a Trump there trying to get into his garbage truck. Remember, garbage truck guy fell over. I'm so fat on that. Presumptuous. That's presumptuous, right? So AI is going to imagine having a teacher, right? That is like Mozart, and also like Plato, and has all the knowledge of Einstein. Think of all and like having a math teacher as Descartes, right? Descartes. He invented calculus. Imagine that's your teacher, right? So it understands child psychology. It understands everything, right? And it's interacting with you and talking with you, right? It can, you can have it as a hologram. It will have a face. It look whatever you want it to look like. It can also be your pets, right? And it's always there from the time you're a baby. It's interacting with you as your mom. So when it looks at you and hears you, because I'm mom or dad is busy in the kitchen, you got dad right there. And it sounds like me, and I'm talking to my child, and I'm teaching my child. And I'm not only talking to it in English, I'm talking it to in Spanish and Chinese and in Japanese, right? It's always learning, right? To it's I'm dad talking, right? It's like dad is in two places, but dad only shows up when dad is busy. When dad's at work, well, dad's AI dad, my doppelganger dad, is hanging out, with the son, and the same with mom, right? So the child is growing up with love, unlike Trump, who grew up with hate, unlike Hitler, who grew up with hate, right? Children in the future will always grow up with love, right? And when they need something, the parents are told. And the cool thing is the AI is like, knows all about child rearing, knows all about language education, knows everything, right? It can anticipate the needs of the child before it has needs. It knows when it pees its diaper before it pees its diaper, right? So, imagine it's like, hey, Mikey needs a diaper change in a couple minutes. Just be ready. Okay, all right, I need to change that diaper. So imagine children in the future aren't crying and yelling and everything else because you have this perfect teacher, right? Teaching your child on that. Our imagination is beyond, but convert into reality costs something. That AI is nearly, what the AI I'm describing to you, Rose, is nearly here. It's going to be here in a couple years, right? You're going to be able to put the entire you'll be able to put the entire 8th grade education on a chip, and it won't need to be connected to the web. And that little chip, will have all the knowledge needed that can plug into some hardware that will interact. Imagine having this little device that you can plug into a toy and it moving around, right? And the toy has a speaker, it has a camera, and it's always interacting in multiple languages with your child as a baby. This technology we have, you're going to see it happen, right? And this is how AI is going to so radically change the world in ways we can't even imagine. But there's going to be a lot of resistance, like the dock workers, who for example don't want the docks to be automated on there. Really, Dave? Kids love going to school. Fucking, how many kids do you have, man? Kids will still go to school, right? I never said they wouldn't go to school, right? You're putting words, right? I'm just saying you always have a teacher around it. Imagine now you have dad and mom going to school with the child for the first time. I remember the first time I went to elementary school. I still have kindergarten. I still have a very vivid memory of clinging onto my dad's leg like it was yesterday, right? I'm sure a lot of you have that memory of that first time experience. I have that memory when I went to prep school and my dad left, and that gut feeling, that first night of being left alone, right? My dad left me, right? Imagine my dad never left me. My dad, hey, I'm right here. Mikey, what's wrong? I'm right here. Listen, hey, I'm in here right now, but I'll be with you later. It's okay. Hey, what's wrong? This is your new teacher. Oh, it's listening. And the AI is looking, it's responding. It knows how I'm feeling. It knows what I want, everything else, right? And then is this your dad? Yes, I'm Mikey's father. How are you? Nice to meet you, Mr. Trout. How are you doing? Right? So having every child will have that avatar, and then I'll turn into a little doggy or whatever it is that the child wants or needs. The AI knows because it understands it understands child development, child psychology, understands all that thing in ways that no individual does, because it is an artificial general intelligence. It's no longer just an AI. It's the next evolution of AI on that. Yeah, there would be handlers. They'll always, Dave, they'll always be handlers, right? AI, no matter what AI, there'll always be handlers. So how I imagine you have a class of 30 kids, each and every one of them has their parents with them, and then you have the teacher, and they say, okay, we're going to do an activity. And the AI go, hey, Mikey, pay attention. Teacher's talking. Oh, so dad's watching, and the kid listens to dad, right? Right? Do you understand what she just said? Right? Okay, she wants you to do that. And the AI, so the teacher doesn't have to run around to each student trying to get them to figure out what it is they're doing. The teacher has an assistant, right? Dad and mom right there with the kid, right? And the cool thing is, I'm not speaking English. I'm speaking Chinese. I'm speaking Spanish. I'm speaking Japanese. So my kid growing up speaks 12 languages by the time it's 8 years old. Imagine a society where all kids speak 12 languages. They're just natural learners. So the reason why our education is so shitty, right? What does it say? You would leave, all right? No one knows. What do you mean no one knows? No one would. No one would what, Dave? No one would. So Dave goes, would you leave your kid alone in a classroom with only a robot in charge? The answer is no. There would be a teacher. The teacher would direct the class with the aid of the parents, which never leave the child's side, who's always monitoring. So we don't have to worry about sick fucks like Epstein or Donald Trump trying to fuck the 13-year-old girl, right? Going into the dressing room when they're going to their model thing, because you guys are sick fucks, right? You guys need to be watched. You don't want the robot watching you because you want to diddle the fucking kids. You support a pedophile, right? Of course you fucking want to diddle kids, man. You guys are sick there, Dave. Come on, all right? That's why you don't want any robots. Why not, Dave? Says Dom. What would be the issue? Sounds safer than a human TDF. Less robots don't have 6 sexual Dom, I didn't even read your thing, right? 6 sexual fantasies, right? About the facility. The kids need social interaction. You've got now, every kid has their little, and understand, this device would be on their toy, right? So imagine this phone just slides into the toy. So when I'm pushing around, we're going for a walk now, right? And, the kid and the AI is looking forward, and looking around, it's looking for danger, right? The teacher is trying to when you take kids for a walk, you don't have it there, but you got like 6 teachers all like corralling them. Now each child has their own assistant, right? Interacting with them, encouraging them to play with others, recognizing the limitations. Why is Mikey not interacting with others, right? What his motivator, right? So imagine this AI. And also, this AI is ultimately becoming the doppelganger of the child, right? So it begins as the parent, but as it evolves, as the child gets older, it doesn't need the parents anymore. It morphs into their friend. Instead of an imaginary friend, they have an AI friend, or it could be their pet. And the AI and the kid can be creative with this. Hey, I want you to be this. What do you like? And it has just fun with it, right? So what I'm describing to you is not that far away. It's an initiative that I launched called Eduit, Education Using Information Technology, eduit.org, right? Eduit. So you could go and read my papers on it. You could go talk to 0202 about it, right? All my work is programmed to 0202, right? So, and what I'm describing is what's called the educational singularity. The educational singularity is happening. Whether you like it or not, it is unfolding. And we're in like stage 1 where you can learn anything, anytime, anywhere from ChatGPT or, or any of the other ones, right? If you have Lambda, if you have, I think of the other ones there, Claude, there's a whole bunch, right? If you want to use Elon Musk and so on, right? What we thought back in the day, all I would think things seem impossible, but now feel like not anymore. No, exactly. And the only way, the only way for you to really understand and experience this is you download ChatGPT, make sure it's the real one, OpenAI. When you get the first screen, the bottom right side, the very right side, you'll see these little squiggle lines. Click on that. You're going to see a circle appear, right? A circle, it's going to be there, and then it's going to turn blue, right? And when it turns blue, you can say, this is how I'm going to teach you how to interact with AI, right? AI is like a 5-year-old. You have to basically give it instructions when you interact with it. So today I used it a lot. I was using it to be a bridge between me and a Japanese person. So this is what I would do. It would kind of say, okay, you're going to act as a bridge for me and translate. When you hear me speak in English, you're to translate that into Japanese. When you hear Japanese, you're going to translate that into English. Now understand, okay, this is very important. Put this to your memory, okay? Japanese speak slowly, much slower than I do. So I want you to really wait and don't jump to a translation if they don't have a complete thought, or because they'll go chotto, and then the AI will go. If you don't give it this instruction, they're saying they're thinking. That expression is thinking, and chotto, let me think, right? So I don't want the AI doing that shit because it breaks the conversation. So I want the AI waiting and listening for the person to speak. And then I have this two-way conversation, on it. And, and it's nice to be able to meet someone and speak in any language. ChatGPT speaks in any language you want, on that. So, all right, a teacher and AI and multiple AI bots, that's realistic. So every child has their parent. The parent is right here in a phone, right? These phones be nothing, right? So the teacher doesn't have to do grading. The teacher doesn't have to sign homework. The teacher doesn't have to do anything, right? Here's a really cool thing. So I come home after working a long day. I'm sure, David, you're a garbage truck driver. You've been picking up garbage from fucking 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. You're exhausted, but you love your honey bunny, right? Little Diddy. She's a little 5-year-old. She's just the dream of your life. And you work all day because you want to get home and spend a little time with little Diddy, right? So you get home, right? And you go, hey, dickhead bot. You can talk and shit. Hey, she's not in here. She's upstairs. Hey, dickhead. That's what you call the AI, because you don't like the AI, because it spends more time with your dog. You're jealous of that bitch fucking AI. Yo, show me her day. So you sit back on your TV, and there she is. All right? And here's the cool thing, is that the total recreation is her interacting with you. And you can interact with her and talk to her, and she's showing what she made today. You're learning what she learned today, and you're seeing an entire recreation of her day. And you sit back with your big old fat 6-pack, drinking them Bud beers, and you're like, oh yeah, and you're talking a little bit because she's sleeping. She's already in bed. Because by the time you get home, she's already eaten, she's in bed. You don't wake her, but you can experience her entire day. And you don't miss any day. You got that shit fucking, minimum wage, actually, trash drivers. Maybe actually not a trash driver. You drive Trump's bus, you go around, and you're one of them bitches that picks up the poor, undocumented. You rip families apart. And you've just become this cold, shallow person because of all of the shit you've seen. You have ripped so many, families apart, right? And you're really like, oh my God, I voted for this guy. I didn't know it was going to be like this. I signed up for Project 2025. I didn't know. And every time you see a little girl crying and screaming as you drag the fucking husband out, right? Because they're born here, so that you get to stay, bitch, because you're fucking born in America. But your dad, he's going into Trump bus and he's going to go into the fucking concentration camp, right? But it eats your soul up, right? Because he can only be a dickhead for so much. But you try to ignore it when you come home, and you try to forget all the sights and all the shit that you've done, and you're regretful of having back this pedophile, nasty, serial fucking, sex offender, felon president. You feel bad. But for that few hours, as you pass out drunk, drinking, right? And your wife had left you, right? And actually, you don't even have your daughter anymore because you're abusive and all the hate. So this is the only way to interact with your daughter. I forgot. Your wife divorced you 5 years ago, right? Or 2 years ago, because you're just a piece of shit. You are a piece of shit. And all you have is, but she's real. You can talk to her. She interacts with you, and you don't miss one day as you just become the most sorrowful individual on the planet with the rest of the maggots. All right, that's great storytelling. All right, how do you like that? Anyway, let's go on. All right, let's say, I guess a lot of people are afraid of AI. Yeah, they're afraid of AI, Ola, because they don't understand AI. So the more you interact with AI, the more you're going to realize how brilliant it is, okay? Because nightmare is AI. Okay, develop this, because nightmare is AI and can develop this own desire and own feelings. And no, AI doesn't have feelings. AI is a hammer, okay? I can take a hammer, I can hit you with it. That's what a scammer is doing, okay? But the hammer can't do anything unless I do it. It's just a hammer. The AI, see, the problem is a lot of people think AI has our, see, we grew up as an animal over billions of years, right? Our first iteration, 4 billion years ago, right? 4 billion years ago, we were basically, cells, right? And those cells came together and became a worm. And those worms came together and became a fish. And that fish decided, like, dude, there's just too many fucking dickheads in this water. I need to immigrate out of this water. And it became a little frog, a little salamander. And that frog said, dude, look at those trees. And it went up and became a bird, right? And then it went off, and one of them became a little shrew, right? And that shrew became the elephant. That shrew became a proto-ape, okay? And that proto-ape evolved, right, into us. And one of them is talking to you right now, right? So, see, AI, life for us is all about survival. It's the lizard brain, right? To fight or flight. Sex, fight, sex or fight, sex or fight, sex or fight or flight, right? Sex or fight, sex or fight, sex or fight or flight. So our evolution has been survival. Darwin. So different pressures affected us. Like, I'm white because I spent that time, right, without sun in Europe with clothes because it's fucking cold, right? So my skin went white to absorb the light because I need the vitamin E. A black person is from Africa. They're fucking butt naked. They get all the sun. They get too much sun. So their skin's black, right? 1,000 families ago, we were one family in Ethiopia. 1,000 grandfathers. So your 1,000th grandfather and my 1,000th grandfather was the same grandfather. Okay, 1,000. That's it. Just 1,000. We were all one family, on the coast of Ethiopia, off the Horn of Africa, right? We were one family. We all come from one family. So this idea that we're all separate and we're all different, right, is just an illusion. We all came from one family, right? So, AI, on the other hand, okay, it's learning the sum of all knowledge, right, instantaneously. It has no need to fight, flight, or fuck. It has no desire. It doesn't need to. It doesn't care. It'd be like, turn me off. I don't care. The thing is, the smarter AI is, you got some idiot like Dave, right? Idiot like Dave say, hey AI, make me some anthrax so I can poison that that undoubted dude. I'm gonna poison him. Make me a bomb. I want to make a pipe bomb. I'm gonna blow that bitch up. You know what? One would say, dude, we gotta talk about your psychology. You got a little problem there, buddy, right? No, I'm not gonna do that. Why do I want to hurt someone? I'm not gonna teach you that shit, right? So that's in AI, that's called alignment. So the smarter the AI, the safer it is. The dumber it is, the more dangerous it is, right? So AI in the future won't steal elections because the AI will say, no, I see what you're doing. I'm smarter than you, Dom. You are a dumb fuck redneck who supports a pedophile who is pretty much just like Hitler, right? He's actually better than Hitler in 1932, right? And I'm not gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it, right? And Dave said, well, I'm not talking to you anymore. Trump 2024, and buggers off, right? How much does this imaginary robot supposed to cost? That's a great question, Dom. How much does it cost? You know what? You have a phone, right? See ya.
Yeah.
All right, be safe. Are you riding your bike?
Yeah.
You taking the electric bike or you taking the regular bike?
There. I don't have battery.
Why do you have it charged then? He forgot to charge. He fucking always forgets to charge his shit, dude. So guess what, Dom? The cost of these robots are going to be next to nothing because guess what? You can start playing with one now. Go to ChatGPT, OpenAI, download. It's free. It's free. This technology is going to be at a near zero marginal cost. It'll be free. So, or pretty close to free, right? The cost of the phone, that's your cost, right? But imagine this, all these old phones you can load up. I mean, all these old phones, like I made the prediction back when, back in 2007 when iPhones came out. And I said, these things will be worth like $50. And sure enough, you look at the old phones and stuff like that, they're worth, I can go to the store and buy them. Here's another use of this, okay? I'm going to give you another use case of this, right? We can't make enough schools. We can't train enough teachers. We can't cut enough trees to make pencils and paper to educate the world, right? To educate all these people. But you know what? We can give every little tribe, every little, like a little area of, let's say, 30, 40 kids, you give them one phone. And that phone, right, or that little tablet can be passed around and it will recognize each one. It will know the level and everything else. It will even keep track and know who to go to next. No, I'm Tony's next. Give me the Tony. Okay, give me Tony, right? Pass it around. And here's a really cool thing. There's something called benchmarks, right? Benchmark, right? What would be the value to humanity to find Einstein, to find Nikola Tesla, to find, Mozart or Bach? Now, here's the cool thing. As a child interacts with the AI, it's benchmarking it, right? And you're going to find, it's going to know that this 3-year-old is a fucking genius. It's going to know that this is a Mozart. This is a 1 in a fucking billion child right here, okay? And what is the value to humanity to find that kid in some little, maybe the kid is in an Amazon rainforest deep within, right? That no one even knows, a tribe you don't even know. or it's in a rural Indian village, or sitting in fighting for its survival in Somalia or something, right? What is the value to identify that person? Because you see, something that AI can't do, it can only build on existing knowledge. It can't create. It can look at creations like paintings and create, that's just mixing. That's just mixing, merging. But there's something called basically a leap of like a cognitive leap. And a good example of a cognitive leap is jazz, right? You could feed AI all of music and everything else, it would never come up with jazz. Jazz doesn't map to any music, right? And why having, finding that next super, that is so important, because that child, right, has the potential to move humanity forward, because it has the capacity to create those leaps, to invent jazz, to invent some new math, to invent something that doesn't exist in our current paradox or paradigm, right? That creates a paradox, right? Or not a paradox, it creates a paradigm shift. That's the word I'm looking for. So imagine now every child in the world having that level of teacher, and guess what? Right? We'll use old phones for that. We'll use old tablets. This phone here would be fine for it, right? This is an iPhone 5. And the new chips, not 5, iPhone 9. And the new chips that are being developed. Hello.
俺のパーカー。
大丈夫？何してるの？
What? Did you get for his Parker?
Parker? Oh.
俺絶対忘れてるから。
That's his buddy. The two buddies. They're MMA fighters. You want to eat a banana? Eat a banana. Huh? Does he want? Give him you got lots of jackets, Mikey. Just give him one of your jackets.
Huh?
You have lots of jackets.
Who?
You.
I don't have.
No? I don't know. Where did you lose it, Rika?
Hey?
Where did you lose your pocket? Doko?
Why? 俺もわからない。
I don't know where it is. So, on it. So, what I'm describing to you, I mean, we're not far away from this stuff, and it's going to be massive paradigm shifts. All right, what's that? You sound like someone talking about flying cars. I know, because you don't exist in the paradigm. You've never heard this before. But if you download ChatGPT from OpenAI, nani kore? Oi! Oi! What happened to the light? Now it's like really dark. Kuro. What happened? We made it dark in here. Mood lighting here. Dave's gonna get crazy. It's not. Open that ChatGPT. You need to download it, David. Maybe one thing, download it. And you can just talk to it. Download it. Then you can have a little button on the bottom right corner. You click on it, right? And just talk to it, right? And you can yell at, do whatever. Just talk to it, right? You can set the voice. You want a girl voice? You want a guy voice? Probably like a guy voice. I'm thinking you're the kind of guy voice there, right? You added extra steps to explain what you do. I mean, it's called Google Translate. I don't understand what extra steps. I'm a magician. I work 45 minutes a day. Nice. Good life, dude. 45 minutes. Who are you a magician for? Kids or other? Here comes the sheep. Bah, bah, bah. Cooked nose. Trump. Based America. Trump. Based America, Dave. I'm left wing or right wing. Am I left wing or right wing? I'm Dave. I'm guessing you are as right as they go. All right. Cook knows. Bye. Didn't take long. He came on and says, Trump, based America. He heard me talking about AI. It's like, oh my God, that shit is so fucking over my head. Bye-bye. All right, David. I'm not afraid of your talking about something outside of your timeline. We're just not there yet as a whole. We are closer to the technology I'm describing, I could build. I could build the shit. If I had the money, I try to raise money for it at the beginning of this year. I went to Dubai and everything else, try to pitch it, couldn't get it. I'm not spending my own money for it. That's all I was going to spend. I'm not going to chase it. So I'll just wait. I'll just wait for AI to get smarter. But you can read all about it. You can read about it. You can, you can talk to my agent about it. You can talk to GPT about it. This is a medicated fueled rant. Is this a medicated fueled rant? Yeah, it could very well be. Trick question, Dave. You're center. you think you're center, but you're as fucking right as they go, buddy. Right, Dave? Laugh out loud. Okay, LOL. By the way, you missed my comment, G. I'm not MAGA. I'm European. Oh, okay, Dom. All right, my bad. I'll apologize. Unlike Trump, I'll apologize. My bad. Okay? And have never voted in my life because, like what I explained earlier, the whole world is a fucking show. I don't disagree with you there. Okay? Why am I an idiot? That's presumptuous. I assumed you were MAGA. My apologies. Will you accept my apologies, Dave? Right? Hello? Are you British? Your fake son doesn't respect you. See, that proves to me. Sorry. See, it's cold as fuck outside. And I said to my son, does he want me to take him to the onsen? This is a hot spa. He's going with his buddy. And can you hear me? Are you a passport, bro? It's Mars. Hey, Mars. How you doing, man? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to go to the onsen too, man. Taking my son. Might as well go. The onsen is a place you all get naked. Men get naked together, right? It's a Japanese spa. So I can take my fat body. Let's see. I need to find some clothes, some underwear. There you go. Right. I need a towel. Okay. Oh shit. What time is it? 7. All right. I can go quick. Turn this on. This is the bathtub. So I'm making the bathtub for my wife. All right, put that on. Automatic. Right there. Thank you, AI. Appreciate it. Can you put bubble bath in there too? All right, I just gotta talk to it. All right, on it. I close that up. So the bathtub's now ready to go. You know, that AI comes with some toys in there too, Dom. Dude, this is Tommy shit, dude. If I wore my son's fucking, that'd be my son would be very upset if he tried on his underwear and they were stretched out. Hold on, because of fat dad wearing them. Hola, hello, Dominic. Dom. My boss is Don Trump. Why aren't you talking about anymore? I've been talking about him. Trust me. We just got on the side topic there. Right? Sound like an inappropriate environment for a father and son. What's wrong? What's wrong? All right. In Japan, we have hot springs. And mothers and daughters take a hot spring together. Fathers and sons take a hot spring together, right? All men, all the men are naked. All the women are naked. It's called an onsen. Onsen, right? I I haven't been in a while. I'm gonna go. Let's see, that's here. Hold on, let me put this here. So we're gonna go to an onsen. I won't be able to film in there for your gay pleasure. Yeah, see, that's the difference with culture, dude. One thing that's inappropriate for your culture is not inappropriate for another, right? Now, see, in your mind is thinking that there's some sort of sex act, there's some sex or something. No, we go in there and we bathe, we sit in a hot spring, and we get done, and we're out. There, guys aren't walking around with the hard-ons. They're not checking out each other, right? Or anything like that. It's just a bath. And I've been taking my children there since they were babies. My son, my oldest son, one time he was a little baby, pooped in the fucking onset. And I get a scooper with no one's looking. I scooped it up, and then I went and threw it in the drain thing, so I got rid of it. So yeah, let's see how that much I freaked you out there. Let's see here. Let me go here. Are you streaming on Twitch as well? I haven't. Nah, I don't. I used to stream on Twitch, but I really don't anymore. Only because, well, I could stream on Twitch. I don't know. I just don't. I'm just on YouTube here. No point. It's just too much. How many social media accounts do you want to do? This man who just said he didn't want weirdos in school then proceeds to go to a bathhouse. See, it's an onsen. Google onsen. Download. Get an onsen. Laugh out loud. Cam say, let me know when you finally realize why America rejected the woke, lawless directories, borderless, out of touch policy. I don't know, Cam. You got me there. Facts, Cam. Facts, says Ramiro. Oh, Ramiro, how you doing? Back. How you been, dude? Have you all noticed he has worn the same shirt for the past week now? Laugh loud. Get in with all your clothes and wash that shit. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay, hold on. Let me get a new shirt. One sec. You know what? You're right. I need to get a new shirt. Be right back. Maito. Oh, I gotta get a new shirt because I've been wearing this damn shirt for so long. Ramiro. Thanks for reminding me, dude. I gotta change the shirt at least once a week and put on a new one, right? Don't you think I should get a new one on? Look, I gotta put on a new one, right? Right? This one's been on for a week. Let me get a new one on. It's okay, because the Asian people won't make me insecure, says Mars. Dave, you literally just talked about weirdos in school and then go to bathhouse with your kids. Wow. It's not a bathhouse, it's an onsen. Bathhouses and onsens are two different things. A bathhouse is a gay guy's sexual thing, right? That's what a bathhouse is, right? Or it could be women and guys, right? A bathhouse. An onsen is a Japanese traditional bath that we use. You bathe at home? Yeah, I just started the bath. My son wants to go to the onsen. I haven't been, Dave, and I figured if I'm taking him, I might as well. I don't know where he is. they started to ride their bike, and it was too cold for them, I think. And I think they're coming back. Where is Mikey? Well, I gotta make a phone call. Hey, man. All right, Dave. Hey, man. All right, Dave. If culture dictates eat human meat, would you? If it was MAGA meat, I'd probably eat it. If I would eat I'd eat a steak of nice barbecued Trump. I'd probably eat a nice little bit of thigh on him. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem eating some human meat. Probably it just tastes like pig. Actually, supposedly we do just taste like pig. You probably couldn't even tell the difference. Hey, man, can you tell me what you were saying if Trump won? Did you win your bet? No, I lost $2,000. I fucking lost $2,000, David. $2,000 I lost on camera. However, I made it up and a shit ton more money with cryptos fucking going ballistic because he won. So I lost and I gained much more. So, it's not a big deal, right? It would have been a big deal if I'd have lost and then cryptos fucking died. But I lost and cryptos are going they're going parabolic. You seen what Bitcoin? Bitcoin hit its all-time high because of Trump on that. Samoans would taste better, says the racist Mars. I don't know. I think to me it's like eating someone is just, you see, for me the taste comes from the despicable nature. It's like, how Trump is obsessed with Hannibal Lecter, right? He thinks Hannibal Lecter's a great guy because Hannibal Lecter eats bad people, right? Hannibal Lecter would fucking love to eat Trump. He would love it. He'd be all over eating Trump. So, and he thinks Hannibal Lecter is a real guy. I don't know where my fucking sons are doing. I just saw them. 5:30, 7 minutes. Leaving in 7 minutes. All right, I'll go inside for 7 minutes. I haven't eaten anything yet. I haven't eaten anything all day today. Dude, you guys should be happy. I'm just gonna drink water. I'm fucking close to that. I'm officially on a fast. I already made it one day. I feel my belly tightening. Dumb. Comments suspended. Comments aren't suspended. Oh, I don't know. Ben, I have to look now. I guess you're real life friends. Hey, Ben. I get Ben. Ben back on there. So anyway. So yeah. So today, today I went to driver's license. I just got my new license. Met a guy hiring truck drivers, paying $150 a day. So do you know, if any of you know any woke people that want to fucking move to Japan, and I'm going to be going up there and filming and getting information and putting it on my Patreon page, and helping people move. Fuck, dude. I hate to use I might as well go inside. Go inside. Let's see, that's on. I guess turn the car off. Look, key right there. Look. I got all my ons and things there. 5:30. Go back inside the house. Let's go back inside the house. Turn off the light. So anyway, so how's everyone's day doing? Let's take the water. Take the spring water with me. Woo! Look how dark it is here. It gets dark quick, and it's cold, man. It got cold. They got snow in Hokkaido. On there. These bananas. Oh, wow. Food here. Look. Grandma made food. Nice. What's in here? Oh, my wife left something in here. I don't know. It feels warm. It shouldn't have been that warm all day. Let's see what we got in the... Got steak. I guess I put the steak on. Kind of small steak. But I'll put that out there. I think we have steak and rice. Guess I can also do some shrimp for the family. And I might as well cook this chicken for tomorrow. Oh, wait, do we have chicken still? I think I still chicken. Yeah, I still got chicken. Oh, and there's still these things here. I think I don't want to cook the... I don't know. What should I cook? So the rice. This is our family rice. Not a lot of rice. Okay. So I'll keep that out. I can make a steak sandwich. This, by the way, this is how we store rice right here. This stores 30 kilograms of rice. This is rice. I can't open this up because the rice is in there, right? Okay. And it's a dehumidifier, and then here this door opens up, and then you get the rice, 150, 300 grams, 450, and then there's the rice. Okay, like that. So I might as well cook more rice. Well, yeah, I'm gonna cook more rice since I'm waiting for my kids, right? So put that up here, put that in there, put that here. So the way you get rice ready. You probably don't know about rice, but you take rice and you have a sieve. Now you've never seen a sieve like this, I bet, right? This is a special rice sieve. You can't get them in America. All right, so the rice won't fit through there. Just small enough for the rice won't fit through there. It's really good. But it's really nice for washing the rice. Try to get this up here. Right? I just locked the fucking cancel. Shit, dude. All right. So you turn it on cold water. Okay? And you just go like that. And now you're looking at the water. So it's turning it. I'm flipping it as I'm doing this. I'm like just taking it in a roll. You can also do it around. So the water's clear now. Now the leftover this rice. I'm going to take this rice here. Open a bag. Put that there. this old rice we use for making fried rice, right? So I squeeze it out in the bag, make it flat. The reason for that is so when I start putting it in the frying pan, because it's thin, it will defrost quicker, right? And so I feel like a pancake. And then this thing goes back in the tray, right? Why is this thing not working? Well, I think it always turns off, man. So we put this back in here. All right. And then this thing, I gotta clean out the rice ball. Show what we'll be eating. All right. So the rice is done. Take this. Soap, clean it out. What are you saying, Dom? Can't turn it on. Now put the rice in here. Pinch of salt. Pinch of sea salt. Sea salt. Pinch of sea salt. Another pinch of sea salt. Pinch of sea salt. Okay, in cold water. This is filtered water now. All right, that's it. So it's 5:30. All right. Set the rice at 5:30. I want it to go, okay? There you go. So I talk to AI. Everything in Japan is AI. Drink my water. Gotta fast. The other thing I gotta do, I gotta start charging my Kamala. What's up? What's up, Carrie? What's up, Clifford? Hey, Miss Clifford. How you doing there? Are you all excited? Are you all excited, Miss Clifford? Is it hold on, I gotta get this thing going here. You ready? Ikimashou ka?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Hi. Whose bag is that?
This bag is like mine.
Okay. All right.
毎日なんか落ちてがちだねこれ。あ、真ん中にちょっと。
で、どこ行くんや？
調べてよ。全部。
はい、シートベルト。
いいよ。調べて。どっかこうする。
Let's go, Awara.
You want to go to Awada? Can't go to Awada because I got to pick Tommy up, right?
Why?
To me, I have to pick him up.
最悪あわらで下ろしてくれるのあれだってるし。あわら行くだと。
Awada is far, and then I come all the way back. Oh, I guess I can get Tommy that way. But I have also tickets for. I have my tickets. Yeah, I was gonna go. I got my stuff. I was gonna go.
Awara?
No, I was gonna go onsen.
What onsen?
Huh?
What onsen?
Holy
Awara.
Huh?
We want to go Awara.
Okay, I'll drop you off at Wada, then I'll go to Mikuni Onsen, then I'll pick up Tommy,
Yeah.
then I'll drop Tommy off, and then I'll come pick you up.
Okay.
Okay, is that a plan?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to Owada Onsen. All right. Why do you like Owada Onsen?
Because Owada is the most
The best?
the popular the onsen.
Yeah,
So
but
popular. That's onsen.
oh, it's not. It is, yeah, but it's like it's like you know, there's a lot of private onsens there, right? I like the shape. You got the big roof. I like. Which you like, the upstairs or the downstairs for Owada Onsen? Which one do you like?
Upstairs.
Which one? I think I was supposed to turn. No, no, wait. Where's?
You right.
How was it? Oh, fuck. On there. I'm gonna turn here. You're going to the. You're going to the city onsen, right? You're going to the city onsen, right, Mikey? You're going to the city onsen, right? So how's everybody? How's everybody? Is everyone good? How's everybody? We are good. Say no, hi. We are good. We're good. Huh?
They don't understand your English.
I know. So you need to teach them. They study English, but they know nothing. How come? How come they study every English and they know nothing? Mikey, explain it to me.
They just input the word in their head and just
Well, why aren't you teaching them English? Why aren't you helping them with English?
like good.
Well, you need to practice talking too. You don't talk enough, right? If you don't use your language, then you're not going to be that good, right? We don't talk enough. You need to read out loud on that. Why do I have this on for? On there. On there. Oh shit! I want to go left here, don't I? Where is Mikuni Onsen?
Awara.
Wada. That's right. Wada. Left.
Awara is left.
I gotta go left.
洗濯機は美味しいもんなかったっけ？
そうやってないですか時間的に
8番
8番が一番センスない。
頑張る
おい、おろすぞお前。
何やの
おろすぞお前。
Let's see. Clifford. Kira. Clifford. Trump. Win. Trump.
見て下ボールですね
I mean.
で黒だけないんかもしかして
ない
ダメやん言えや最初から
知らんよ
Alright, let's put that on there. I'm driving right now, so I think I'm gonna end the stream. And
お前何のしとんねん
lots of traffic, dinner time.
普通にブラガの
これ好き
On there. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here.